Privacy in Motion explores how your personal data fuels billion-dollar systems, while examining who controls the rules of digital privacy and what it truly means to own and protect your identity.
The idea of data privacy, it's something I never think about, never talk about with my friends, never is a point of conversation. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
It's invisible.
The scammers are leveling up their skills just as fast as we're leveling up our defenses.
We do need to be protecting our data online because there's always someone snooping. There's always someone watching what we're doing.
There's an inherent trust in everyone to just assume everything is safe, right? And it's like, that is the completely wrong mindset to have. Like, everything is not safe. Like, treat everyone as your enemy.
Cool. Well, I'm not going to sleep at all, you know.
I think people are more concerned about privacy these days than they used to be, and I think that's because of all the stories out there about data breaches, about people misusing personal information. If you look at the kind of evolution of Facebook or Meta and their privacy policies over the years, I mean, it's kind of absurd. They've gone from like saying we're going to safeguard your privacy to basically you signing everything away when you log on to these services.
I've had my Facebook account hacked once, and somebody was asking for money from me.
My social security number has been compromised repeatedly. Almost weekly, there's some attempt for identity theft.
Why do you think people don't talk about it more? Like, do you think it's kind of shame or embarrassment that, like, you fell for this thing so you don't want to admit to other people that it happened?
Oh yeah, 100%. Unless we talk about it, then no one's going to learn. Like, I would rather prevent 100 more people from falling from the scam than, you know, just suffer the ego hit.
Education's important. I think when people are using the internet, using services, they need to understand what it is they're using, what they are getting for free, what are they exposing to others, individuals, communities, also companies. And therefore for us, what we want to do is think about that ownership and how that is enabled in this sort of privacy in motion. As we think about it, what we want to make sure is that people understand what they're doing.
All right, so all of this sounds great, but what is it actually going to take? Technically, commercially, legally, to get, say, a Fortune 500 company to adopt this at scale? You know, not just theory, but for real.
Yes, great question. So companies value their data, whether it's customer data, whether it's data around innovation or engineering or something they have, a special recipe that they don't want to expose to somebody else. Yet they have to interact. We interact as humans, companies and corporates interact. In a Web3 technology that we have today, that information is public. And companies don't want to expose that information publicly. The future is not private or permissionless, it's a hybrid. And we think that's what Midnight's technology enables. You can issue something publicly. It could be an equity, it could be a token, it could be an RWA, it could be just healthcare data. But you can hold and query it privately. And then everything's not black and white. Privacy is not you're private or you're public. There's grays in between. There's selected disclosures. So that's what the technology allows. We want to bring adoption from all communities, not just Web 2, but Web 3. We want to invite every chain and every community to come and build and work with us because we don't think of ourselves as the chain. We want to be part of a wider community, not just Midnight, but beyond Midnight.
We once thought identity was something we owned, a fixed reflection of who we are. But in the data age, identity is fragmented, duplicated, and dangerously easy to steal. So as the bus slows and the ride comes to an end, one question lingers. If privacy is a right, why does it feel like a privilege?